In addition to the consequences caused by the delayed revised master plan, the residents say some of the details on their land deeds, like the size of their plots, are not accurate.
Consequences
are that there are big families living in small houses that wanted to expand their houses but are unable to. Also, we have young people who want to start their own families but cannot if they are not allowed to construct houses on vacant plots passed down to them by their parents. We as young people living in the settlement of Muganza have plots we inherited from our parents but are unable to build houses in them as long as the revised Kigali master plan has not been published. Our problem with the delayed master plan is that we cannot renovate our houses as long as it has not been published. It is not allowed. Our young men cannot marry and build their own houses, and now they are stuck at home causing congestion. Some land deeds falsely indicate that some plots are too small for construction or farming activities, but the engineers said they would be back to correct it. Kigali city authorities say that while the city's master plan has been completed, it cannot be published before the master plan for land use in the entire country has been completed. Meanwhile, officials at the Rwanda Land Management and Use Authority say the feasibility study for that larger master plan encompassing the country has been done and will help address key issues.
Umuntu yashoboraga kuba ari kure rwose ari Rutunga cyangwa se ari mu wundi murenge w'icyaro.
A person might have been in a faraway sector in the provinces like Rutunga, in a rural area, and have to come all this way to get a land deed, right next to a person from Nyarugenge here in the city. It was not being done in an orderly manner. Now people will be able to tell which sites need habitation as a priority, and the next areas and so on. Meanwhile, people in areas that are not a priority will be able to go about their business as usual. If a person was using their land for farming when in 10 years it is designated as a residential area, they can continue farming their land in the meantime, and while that time has not come, they will not have to pay taxes. As for land deeds, with inaccurate information, the heads of the Survey, Land Use and Mapping Department at the Rwanda Land Management and Use Authority says they are being corrected.
Hari abaturage bafite ibyangombwa uyu munsi ariko mu gihe babifataga n'urugero aho hantu hari ugutura.
There are some people with land deeds that were issued when, for example, certain areas were designated for residential purposes, but the revised master plan may have something different in store for those areas, say agriculture or industrial activities. Then there is the issue of people with land deeds that have mistakes pertaining to the sizes of their plots. Such mistakes are now corrected at no cost at all. All they have to do is to come in and we will change it to fit the requirements of the master plan.
Ufite imikoreshereze idahuye nawe tukamuhindura tukamushyiriraho iteganyijwe na master plan.
The current master plan in use was drawn up back in 2013, with the revised one supposed to come into force last year.